Hi everyone, this is Healing Master Healer coming to you guys with a quick teaching message. Beware, you could be marrying into a generational curse. Um, you guys have to be careful when you're choosing a mate. You have to check people's family out. You gotta look at the backgrounds and all these different things. You gotta check and make sure that some people have that. You gotta make sure and check the siblings in your family. You gotta make sure that the father, the mother, make sure people going through that they're not going through different things, because just in case if you going to have a child in that family, you don't want to get caught up in any kind of generational curse in that family. You have some people families out here are naturally a curse, and you have to be careful who you're married into, because you can be married into a family and it can end up being a disaster. So one of the things that I have seen like many times, and some of my African brothers from the continent could co-sign on this, because I know this has happened a lot. I know in Kenya they do it. I know in Ghana they do it. I don't know if Nigeria they do it, where a lot of times, let's say you're going to marry, because most of the times on certain parts of the world is all tribal. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about different tribes and culture and different things like that. So let's say like I know in Kenya, I know normally like if you like a girl in the area, or himself you're Kenyan, and they might have like different tribes. You understand? I think it's like three major tribes might have in Kenya. I just throwing that out there. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say you have three major tribes in Kenya. Some tribes might be like this one might be in power, the other one might be in the opposition, and then you might have a next one somewhere around a different tribe. So people will want to check your background. So what I know they were doing Kenya and Ghana and stuff like that, what they will do, they will call it an investigation, where the elders in the area, let's say in the continent, they will go to find out about your family now. You know what I'm saying? So they will call that an investigation before the people decide, the young couple decide to get married now. They will check different families now. So they will go in the village or whatever area that you're living in that area, to find out if this family is a good family, if they're a good character, and they will want to make sure that people in the family don't have any psychological problems or anything like that. If the family might be sickly, all these different that, and if they're getting in trouble, or if they're not successful, all these different things. You know what I'm saying? And I see in certain cultures, people do that. A lot of times. You understand what I'm saying? I know Indian culture, they do that too. You understand what I'm saying? Because, they have their caste system. So you have all different things that people look at. You understand what I'm saying? In some people's family, they have to check you out. They have to do that. But for us, I see we just go on the outside and look at people on the outside. And this is why I'm trying to save you guys time, money, and different things. And that is why sometimes you'll have to get a reading to check to make sure. You understand what I'm saying? That the person that you're married into. You see, like sometimes you're married to a family, you see sometimes the boy children and them, they get messed up. All kind of things happen. They end up in jail. They keep going in jail, coming out of jail. Some of them might end up getting all kind of freak accidents. This one might drown. This one might get in a car crash. They might pass away. So all these different things, you gotta watch people's families, guys. You understand what I'm saying? This is not nothing to do with race now. This is just people in general. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta watch a person's background to see if their parents and them are successful. You don't want to marry into a family where you gotta watch your parents. You gotta watch that DNA, the lineage. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta watch that. So all these things you have to pay attention to before you guys marry. Some people might marry a rich man. Yes, he might be rich. Yes, he might have deep pockets. But you do not know the family background. You understand what I'm saying? So all these things. So, you gotta check people out. Some of these people just hide a lot of secrets. You understand what I'm saying? So I have seen where I had clients where I had to tell them straight up, be careful getting involved with certain family. Because I see that if my client as a female going to have a baby with this man, when I look at the man family line, all the men in the lineage, something wrong with them. You know, something that's not right with them, and a whole bunch of stuff keep happening to them, and that has happened a lot of times. I've seen that from a spiritual point of view many times. You know what I'm saying? No? So guys, be careful whenever you guys looking for whether a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? No? And just be extra super careful. I see it happen a lot of times in different family. People, you gotta check people out. You gotta check them out spiritually. Either find somebody who could read good, who could see, you understand what I'm saying, who could tell you certain things, the root cause, and see what is really going on before you invest your time and put your life. Remember, when you married into a family, when you married in that person, you married in that person's family. So remember, it's two families merging together. That's why some people doesn't want certain people in their family, because they're not going to be accepted of your family coming into their family. Some people might feel your family might not have enough money, you know, something to blend into that person's family. So it's all different things. Sometimes it might be a race. You might have the wrong race, you might have the money, but it just, their family just don't want to deal with your family. They might, you understand? So you have all different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Because when people in love, you know? You understand what I'm saying? People in love. Some people might want to choose somebody from a different culture, different race. And then sometimes the parents, and they might have a problem with that. So it's all different things. But you guys have to think. And when coming to generational curses, it could be in Asian family, it could be in Indian, it could be in black, it could be in this one family. People is people. Curses running all different people. No, they feel it's just black people are curses. No. You understand what I'm saying? No? Look at the Kennedys. Look how much stuff been happening to them. You understand what I'm saying? That family been through a lot of different accidents and stuff. You know what I mean? No? Some people might say it's a generational curse, but you know what I mean? No? I do not know. You understand what I'm saying? I've never really looked at it properly to go into it that deep, because it's not my business. You understand what I'm saying? No? Yeah. So the thing is about it is that you have to look at people, guys. Be careful, especially you know, you're blending your family. You're going to make a child. You gotta check them people out. I believe in that 1,000%. You understand what I'm saying? No? You gotta get a reading from somebody accurate. It ought to be me. Find somebody out there who can read. Check the people out. Same thing I always tell with a man or a woman. You check the people out. Sometimes people will trick you. They're just looking for a green card. They're looking for to scam you out of money. You know what I'm saying? I tell you guys straight up. You meet a man, and a real man is not supposed to be asking you. Just meet you. Anytime you meet a man or a woman, and the person, you just meet them. You know what I'm saying? No? And maybe you just had sex with them or whatever, and then you guys pillow talking way back, and then all of a sudden you see them bring up something about some business and this and that. You're gonna get scammed. A real person who have it together is not going to just meet you and talking about business and investments and all these kind of talk. You understand what I'm saying? No? So you guys, please, there's a lot of beautiful ladies out here. A lot of you women is fall for that scam. You understand what I'm saying? No? Just meet a man. The man start telling you all kind of stuff, this and that, and you self being all gullible, and some of you being all naive, and because you might just get some nice dick, get going on and saying, okay, yeah, I could lend you some money, I could give you some money, whatever it is, and then the man use you, and then when he dump you, you understand what I'm saying, you're upset. So, because the person didn't put a gun to your head, you volunteer and give the man the money, you understand what I'm saying, no? So a real man, you know what I mean, a real man who's a provider will not be talking like that. He will never come up with something like that. He will have his own. He's not going to be coming and asking you but no business for you. You just meet the person. You know what I mean? No? Maybe like in a few weeks, or maybe after the first week, and a person talking like that. Anybody coming up with any kind of money stuff, you just meet, or anybody in a foreign country or anything like that, you know to walk away. Just simple like that. But some of you guys straight up, you're writing us behind the wall, and you guys still heading in head first and getting caught up. You understand what I'm saying? And then you want to blame this one and that one, and nobody didn't put a gun to your head. So you guys have to be careful, and that is why I was trying to tell you guys again. Be careful with people. You know what I'm saying? Check people out. Your daughter come to me. Find somebody who's legit, who could read real good, who could see good, and who can understand things. You never know who you're married into. You could be married into trouble. You know what I'm saying? People check people out. See the family, the boy children in the family going in jail, coming in and out. They're getting in trouble with the law. The cops keep picking them up. Some people, families like that, all of them. I see where some family, all the boy children and them, from the father, it starts from the father lineage. All the boys in the family been in jail. I've seen that many times. You know what I'm saying? I've seen with some families with the mother, you know what I'm saying? Where you have to be careful. Sometimes the mother might end up on drugs, and then they have guilt. All the guilt children have that codependency. They end up, I think, and some people have to break that cycle. You know, same thing with the man too. You see now the father went to jail. The odds of one of the boy children and them going to jail is be high. Especially if it's like couple boys in the family. That do happen a lot. I've seen that many times. Sometimes the father might have been a weed head. He might have been on drugs. When you look now and it's more than one boy, sometimes two. One of the boys might end up being have some of the father codependency. I've seen that many times. You know what I'm saying? So, all I just want to say, I hope this is that this makes sense to some of you guys. Be careful and check people out. Do like some of them people in Africa and things like that. Some people in different cultures, they check people out. They're not letting you come up in their family like that. And I talk about that. I try to tell you that if Britney Spears, if the Queen and all of them was like that, they'll never let Meghan Markle, they'll never let Black China, the Kardashians, and then people will be giving them people more power than what it is. You know what I'm saying? With Britney Spears and Sam, if the father and all them was real wise and smart, at certain families, they're not letting nobody come around like that. After a week, they just see who he is. Boom, they don't make that phone call. Boom, they call up the spiritualist. Yo, I need this person out. I need this person gone. Before the week done, before the month done, that person gone. They mash it up. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys, man, you guys have your daughter, you have your son. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I don't do no breakup work, so don't come and ask me. Find somebody else to do that. I don't have time for them kind of work. But just saying, I only do cleanup work over here. You know, I turn people's lives around. I don't do breakup work. But I'm just saying, you understand what I'm saying? You have certain people, they don't play, they don't skin out. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You understand what I'm saying? If these people and them were witches and this and that and everybody hyping and everybody making up stuff and saying this and that, if they really had it like they was a real witch, certain people would have never be able to infiltrate to get this in their family. You understand what I'm saying? They would have done read on certain things and see certain things. You understand what I'm saying? You can't change some people. You know, I talk about that long time. I told you guys straight up about Tristan Thompson. I tell you, this dude have a curse on him. You know what I'm saying? He have to go from woman to woman. And it's not like he can't be loyal, but it's something in him spiritually. Until he take care of that, nothing will ever change with him. You know what I'm saying? It's the way how they put him in. People like, I think McGill, Nancy, if you're hearing this, man, Nancy, you could explain them, you know, because we from the Caribbean, you know how we do it. But sometimes people would put a man, he can't stay with no one. In the Caribbean, people do that stuff. A woman, you see a woman, everybody calling she a hoe or something like that. It's the way how they put her spiritually. They put her to go from man to man, man to man. You have to break that cycle. I see that this happen here a lot. You see some women, they have to be going from man to man because sometimes they might go mess with the wrong person, man, and the woman might find out. The man mightn't tell her he have a woman, but you go and mess with the wrong person, man, and the people find out. And guess what? They turn your life upside down. And you had to go from man to man. Oh, you like people, man? You understand what I'm saying? My Caribbean people could answer that. Some of you guys who just watch it, you guys could co-sign. You like people, man, they go have you going from man to man. Nobody can stay with you. Especially if it's a person you like people husband, you like people this, that. Some people will send you down. You can't be with no one. You have to go from man to man. Nothing in your life. That's why your whole family, everybody watching you all crazy. So these are sometimes that's how people just get generational curses. I've seen with certain family, grandfathers and stuff in certain family, and it passed down through. And I mean, I see one time I had a client one time, and when I pick up on certain stuff, I say this is something running in the men in the family, and the mother turned around and tell me that she believed that it happened with her father, which is grandfather. Some woman was mad because the father didn't leave the mother, didn't leave his wife, my client, mother at the time, and the person was mad and she put a generational curse. And she noticed, and she did tell people that in the Caribbean that she's going to give them a generational curse. And that happened. And when I looked at today, all the men in that family, they messed up. You understand what I'm saying? No? So, guys, be careful. I hope this makes sense. And some of my Caribbean people from Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, you guys know what I'm talking about. And from Africa, you guys could comment. All right. So, but definitely, you guys have to be careful. Check people out before you marry them into different families, whether it's a man or woman. Make sure and do an investigation, a spiritual investigation, and plus you want to find out and stuff. If you have to search, find out people's background, make sure people have good credit, make sure people are just talking on the outside. What glitters is not gold. Not everything that glitters is not gold. Remember that. All right. So peace, love, and blessing. Thank you for new subscribers. No more request videos. Peace, love, and blessings. Thank you for